Why do people leave when they promised they would stay? Why do they walk away just when you needed them the most? This is a question that lives in so many hearts. You didn't imagine the connection. You didn't misunderstand the bond. You didn't love too much, and yet, somehow, they're gone. Tonight, let's talk about the truth that most people never explain when they walk out of your life. First, people leave when they can't go where God is taking you. Not everyone who starts the journey with you is meant to finish it with you. Some people are assigned to a season in your life, not a lifetime. When God begins to elevate you, your thinking changes, your values shift, and your boundaries become clearer. Suddenly, the same people who once felt so comfortable around you start to feel uncomfortable. It's not because you became prideful, but because you became obedient to a higher calling. The Bible asks in Amos 3:3, "Can two walk together unless they agree?" Sometimes, people have to leave because they can no longer walk in agreement with the direction God is taking your life. Their path diverges from yours, and that's okay. It's a sign of your growth and your alignment with a greater plan. Second, people leave when they benefited from the old you. Think about it. Some people loved you when you were quiet, when you overgave, when you stayed silent just to keep the peace. They loved the version of you that didn't require them to be accountable. But when God begins to heal you, things change. You stop begging for love. You stop tolerating disrespect. You stop shrinking yourself down just to be accepted. And when your access changes, their attendance changes. This isn't new. Jesus experienced this exact thing. When he stopped feeding the crowds with miracles of bread and fish and started feeding them with the hard truth, the Bible says in John 6:66 that many of his disciples turned back and no longer followed him. People will stay for the blessings, but many will leave when true obedience is required. If they only love the broken version of you, their departure is a testament to your healing. Third, and this is so important, people leave when God is protecting you. Not every exit is a loss. Some exits are actually a deliverance. You prayed for peace, and God answered by removing the chaos from your life. You prayed for clarity, and God answered by exposing the true intentions of those around you. See, God sees the conversations you never heard. He sees the motives you never questioned. He sees the doors you were far too loyal to close yourself, so He lovingly closes them for you. A paraphrase of Proverbs 19:21 tells us that the Lord removes people to protect His purpose for us. Sometimes, God allows them to leave, because if they had stayed, they would have delayed your destiny. Their departure wasn't a rejection, it was divine protection. The fourth reason is that people leave because they are not willing to grow. Growth costs something. It really does. It costs our comfort. It costs our excuses. It costs our old, destructive habits. And not everyone is willing to pay that price. When you choose healing, those who have chosen to remain in avoidance will naturally disappear. When you choose discipline, those who have chosen a life of excuses will distance themselves. Please don't take it personally, it's directional. You are moving forward, and they are standing still. And when one person is moving and the other isn't, distance becomes absolutely inevitable. You can't force someone to grow with you. All you can do is keep growing yourself. Fifth, God uses departures to teach you where your trust truly belongs. If everyone who entered your life stayed forever, you might start to mistake people for God. You might place your ultimate security in them. So, sometimes God allows a season of loneliness not to punish you, but to anchor you. He wants to teach you, deeply and profoundly, that people are supporters, but they are not your source. Your source is Him and Him alone. King David knew this pain. He wrote in Psalm 27:10, "When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take care of me." People leaving is undeniably painful, but God staying is eternally powerful. This is your chance to build your foundation on the only one who will never leave nor forsake you. Number 6 is a truth I want you to hear deep in your spirit. Their leaving does not mean you failed. Hear that again. Someone walking out of your life does not mean you are unworthy. It does not mean you weren't enough. It simply means their assignment in your story is complete. The process of pruning hurts, there's no doubt about it. But the fruit that follows is always worth the pain. Jesus said in John 15:2, "Every branch that bears fruit, he prunes, that it may bear more fruit." God isn't just taking something away. He removes what can't grow with you to make room for what will. He's preparing you for a greater harvest. Finally, number 7. God will send the right people at the right time. What you lost was not your future. It was preparation for your future. God will send people who don't need you to be smaller to make them feel bigger. He will send people who don't fear your calling but celebrate it. He'll send people who don't compete with your growth but contribute to it. People who genuinely pray for you, not against you. People who stay, not because they need something from you, but because they truly value who you are. Have faith in the divine timing of your connections. The right people are on their way. So if you're hurting because people left your life recently, my encouragement to you is this: don't chase them. Don't beg them to stay. And please, do not question your worth. Lift your eyes. God is doing something so much deeper than you can currently see. What feels like rejection is often divine redirection. What feels like a devastating loss is often divine protection. And what feels like an ending is usually just the beginning of something far greater than you ever imagined. God didn't let them leave to hurt you. He let them leave to heal you, to grow you, and to lead you into the incredible destiny He has prepared for you. Trust the process. Thanks for watching.